Hi everyone, my name is Steph, this is Kidlit Joy, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my review of Heroes, Wylah the Koorie Warrior Book 5. This is by Jordan Gould and Richard Pritchard. It is the fifth and final book in the Wylah the Koorie Warrior series, and it was such a fun and wild conclusion to this wonderful middle grade series. The blurb on the back says, Wylah is deep in the heart of the Dragon Kingdom, forced to promise that she'll call on her ancestors to help make the Dragon Queen immortal. Meanwhile, Mary and Jaden are on a quest to free thousands of stolen children and animals. The stakes have never been higher, but how on earth can Wylah and her ragtag collection of friends ever hope to defeat the vast resources of the Dragon Army? Will this be the end for the Koorie Warrior, or is it only the beginning? The epic conclusion to the best-selling series inspired by First Nations history and grounded in culture. So I've talked about this series quite a bit on my channel. I have really enjoyed diving into it and reading it across the course of the series. The books have been different lengths through the course of the series. One of the most wonderful parts of it is how grounded it is in Indigenous culture and how it has taken Indigenous history and shaped it into a story that helps children not only understand what has happened throughout Australia's history with our Indigenous people, but also shaped it into a story that is suspenseful and engaging and makes you want to keep turning the pages and learn more about the true history and a lot of the cultural references that are included within the book. Obviously, being the fifth book in the series, it's kind of difficult to talk about specific things that happen inside this story. If you've read the entire series, you will know that by the time we get to book 5, a lot has happened. We've met a lot of characters. We now have multiple perspectives through the course of the story from different characters who are on slightly different quests, all in the effort of being able to stop the Dragon Queen. It does look at themes of colonization, of invaders coming into a place and stripping the native peoples of their culture, of taking children away and trying to strip them of their culture as well, while having people fighting back and resisting and standing strong in their culture and in their beliefs and in their understanding and their connection to country. In terms of a middle grade series, this is probably for your more capable readers, unless an adult is reading alongside with them, but there are plenty of illustrations across the book which are just amazing to see. They're so detailed and so incredibly interesting to look at and add so much to the story. To see the development of these characters, particularly Wylah over the course of the book, where she starts out quite unsure of herself and taking on the mantle of being the Koorie Warrior, and seeing how she has embraced that and stepped into that role and is beginning to have more faith in herself, more faith in the people supporting her, knowing that she has people who have her back, as well as the incredible totems that she has amassed as a group of friends and allies that help her every step along the way, is a really wonderful arc to see collectively over 5 books. It is perfect for anyone who enjoys a fantasy style book, because obviously this has very fantastical elements through it, but it is threaded through with cultural knowledge and Indigenous history, which makes it a really interesting kind of way to view fantasy. Something that I did really like about this book, given that it is the final book, is that at the very back you get a little glossary of all of the characters that we have met throughout the 5 books, which I thought was amazing because there were so many characters and so many interesting little moments. Like, they're not all characters that pop up continuously. They might have been there for like a couple of chapters, but to go back and look at the vast array of characters that we've met. It's a great series, and I hope that there are people picking it up, especially now that it's completed. There's nothing better than a series that you can literally pick up and read every single book, and you no longer have to wait for the next book to come out. It's sad that it's over, but now you have a complete series, and I think that is wonderful. So congrats to Jordan Gould and Richard Pritchard on a really wonderful series. Hopefully there is more to come from them in the future, but this is a really wonderful series, and I hope people get a chance to pick it up. Thank you very much to Alan and Unwin, who did send me a copy for review. I very much appreciate it. In the comments, I'd love to know, have you read the series? Are you planning on picking up book 5? Are you now inspired to pick up the series and give it a try now that it's complete? Feel free to chat to me about it down below, or feel free to leave a recommendation for similar titles. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.